Hello, and welcome back to another playthrough of the Low Design Contest. We are now on Low Design Contest number 27, and this one includes Lix entries as well. So I think what I would do here is go through my solutions of the Lix lows first, and then afterwards I will go through my solutions to the new Lemmings entries. So yes, I've returned to do some Lemmings content after taking a little over 2 months break from the game itself, and I must say it was a very much needed break. During that time, I was doing other stuff such as like doing my Let's Plays of other games. Yeah, that's non-Lemmings related. But just for this, since I am a participant as well, yeah, I've made some lows for the contest, and yeah, I decided to play my way through these lows and get some solutions. And so now that I have, yeah, I am now ready to record my solutions here. And I must say, yeah, overall the lows in this contest were much tougher than I expected. But at the same time, though, I think that's what also happens when you return to the game after quite a while too. Yeah, I felt as if my solving skills have gotten quite rusty during that time, which is pretty interesting considering that I took about the same amount of my break was about the same length, yeah, as the previous year as well, and yet I didn't really like lose my touch all that much. But here apparently it hit me a lot harder. But well, that's the way it is, you know, and what can you do about it? But anyway, yes, after much struggling, I was finally able to get all the levels solved, yeah, a couple hours ago, so yay. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and go through the contest levels themselves. So I will start off with the Rule 1, and for Rule 1, it was basically use constructive skills and also the bomber skill. So for the constructives, yeah, you could either use 1, 2, or all 3. So for the Lix equivalents, yeah, the Exploder was the equivalent of the Bomber skill in Neo Lemmings. And also, the Cuber is allowed since there's no Stacker equivalent, yeah, for Neo Lemmings. Or there's no Stacker equivalent, yeah, in Lix as there is in Neo Lemmings. So that's why the Cuber is allowed here. But anyway, first level here, Rule 1, is Inside Your Router by Simon. So here's my replay, so I'm going to go ahead and load it. Yes, this one was much tougher than I expected, and this one took me a very long time before I was finally successful a couple hours ago, actually. And so yes, the solution that I finally found is this. So I start on the left side, and here I just have her build, the Lix build, while here on the other hand, just we'll use this, I think it's a spring, and then the stuff on the far side of each side here, it's like some kind of lift, and then we'll fling the Lix once they get to the top. So before I found the solution, I kept like doing the regular solution, and then no matter what, yeah, one of them will catch up, yeah, before the bridge is done being built over the gap. And so after quite some time, I started experimenting with the builder skills, and I thought knowledge of flinger physics needed to be used here, but no. Turns out that it's not necessary, thank goodness, because yeah, I don't think I would have been very happy with all the fiddling you have to do and everything. But anyway, so yes, there's 2 entrances and they go out in both directions here. So the Lix up here will build across the gap here. And so yes, the whole idea here is that the solution, yeah, while it's pretty much symmetrical, the level is symmetrical, you think the solution would be as well, but no, that's a big no. Yeah, the solution is actually very asymmetrical. So yes, 2 Lixes here will each build, and then the one that got flung up here will also build. Okay, and then I built with the one behind, yeah, while letting the other one pass. Who will also build, but eventually this Lix will hit her head and stop building. And then this Lix that I was building, yeah, hit her head, so she turned around. So I have her built so to seal off the gap, so that no Lix can slip through and fall to the bottomless pit here. Yes, the other Lix that is coming, yeah, she is falling down safely here. So yes, this is more than enough leeway. So plenty of leeway in surviving the fall there. And then finally, use our last builder to seal off the gap here, so that no Lix will be able to get through, and then use the lift up here and be stuck in an infinite loop. And then finally, all that's left to do is to bomb to make a path to the exit, and that's it. So yes, quite a nice level here, but like I said before, this one is much tougher than it looks. So despite the fact you only have builders and a bomber, or in this case an exploder. But yes, pretty nice solution here. And as I expected from watching Icho's solution, yeah, pretty much the exact same, except he does it on the right side. Yeah, we're building over the spring. So yes, next one. Next level is, I think it's Hanabi. I am not sure what that means here. I am guessing it might be some kind of, maybe fictional place, yeah, in a, like some kind of show or whatever. But I am not certain. But anyway, Hanabi is the next Route 1 level, and this is by geoo. And once again, just like Simon's Route 1, I also found this one to be quite tough. Yeah, this one took me a long time to solve as well. Although, yeah, I actually ended up solving this level before Simon's Route 1. But only because of the fact that I thought this level would be much harder. Yeah, and indeed, it does seem a lot harder than Simon's Route 1. And so, yes, but eventually I did find a solution. But that took me a very, very long time. Because all of the things I tried, yeah, I've either run into the problem of, like, maybe having some Lixes catch up before the work is done, or I just ran up a skill short. By the way, yeah, here you have 3 entrances. Yeah, so I don't do anything for a while up here, but yeah, first Lix down here will build. Oh yes, and then here I cube. And then, yeah, when there's about 21 Lixes remaining to come out at entrances, yeah, I platform up here. Yes, this is survivable. Oh, no, I know what happened. Yeah, she fell down here first, before falling the rest of the way, so that's why she survived. Yeah, if she had like fallen up here, then she would have splattered. Yes, and then the Lix that falls here, yeah, this was a bit pixel precise. I bomb here, so that it just destroys some of the cube, so that the Lixes can step up from the left side. Yeah, and then in the meantime, one will slip by, and then the platformer closes off the gap. Yeah, and then the Lix that went by, she will build across the gap here. And this right here is a platform for the Lixes. Yeah, this is quite a difficult part to see here. Oh yes, and then I also bomb here. Yeah, second to last one. Yeah, going to the right from this entrance, so that the next one gets on through. Okay, and then with the first Lix that got through, yeah, I go ahead and bomb here. And then finally, I just built across the gap. And then with one of the last few Lixes here, yeah, we bomb a faller here, so that basically removes the enough of the obstacles, so that Lixes on the left side here can get on through. And that's it. So yes, quite a nice level here, but pretty difficult. Yeah, there was a lot of difficult things to see here. So, before I found this one with the cube, and a bomber being the most efficient here, yeah, I actually tried bombing at the lowest point here, and then basically building, and that would be enough to get up. However, yeah, then I ran into the problem of getting a Lix over here to bomb in their way, so as to remove both obstacles, enough of the obstacles here for the Lixes to get on through. So that ended up being a skill short. Yeah, and then I finally found this. And interestingly enough, yeah, I checked the mining solution here, and his solution is the exact same as mine, except he bombed here and then built. Yeah, because this took enough of the terrain anyway, so that the Lix could land down here to build to the exit. But yes, that is the solution, or my solution here. Okay, so next up here will be the Route 2. And first up, we have Simon's Bumper Cave. Okay, quite an easy though here. Yeah, didn't take too long to figure out. Oh yes, and it's a pretty huge one, but that's because it's really zoomed in here. So anyway, first one would jump, and then we block here. And then the next one will run, and then we jump with her. So essentially when you assign the jumper to a runner in Lix, yeah, they will go much farther than if they weren't running at all. And then we're going to do the exact same thing here. With the next Lix, and then the same thing with the last one. Okay, and then once we do that, then we go ahead and release the blocker with a walker here, have her run, and then jump across the gap, and then she'll bounce back and land on the platform again. And then finally jump across the gap, and that's it. So yes, very nice easy low here. Yeah, it didn't take too long to figure out. Yeah, this was pretty much the quickest solve out of all the Lix entries in this level design contest. Okay, next one. The last shall be first by Geoo. Ugh. This one was quite frustrating because yeah, there was a lot of like precision needed here. Yeah, and pretty much before I found a working solution, yeah, the thing I had the most trouble with was figuring out how to get someone over here so as to bomb and to make this ramp walkable for the other Lixes. Then once I managed to figure out what the general outline of the solution was, then it was just a simple matter of getting the execution correct, which, like I said, it's quite frustrating. So yes, I have her climb, or rather assign her a climber. Yeah, assign her a runner, and then have her be assigned a climber, and then a climber here as well. Yeah, and then the last Lix for this entrance will be a runner. Yeah, and as you can see, there's 4 entrances. Yes, and then the last Lix from here will be a runner as well. Yeah, and then when she's falling, I assign her a runner skill. Yeah, in this way, she gets killed by the trap, but the climber from the right gets on by without getting killed. And then I assign this last Lix from this entrance a runner. Okay, and then I assign the Lix that's falling a runner as well. Oh, apparently these were all runners as well. Oh, yes. Synced up this Lix with the other runner. Yes, there's a lot of syncing that you need to do here so that only one gets killed to the trap. Yeah, while the others will slip by. Yeah, so this runner slips by, and then these climbers as well. Okay, and then this first climber that was just walking, yeah, now she gets a runner. Okay, once again, a runner from the left side gets eaten by the trap, and while the climbers get by unharmed. Yeah, this was probably the most frustrating part because one of the climbers needs to be a walker. Yeah, they cannot all be runners at this time. So, yeah, this runner from the right side gets killed. That's very important because we need the 2 runners from the left side to slip on by without getting killed. Yeah, so that one gets killed by this trap, and then the other falls down and will be bombed. Yeah, there we go. Bomb. Okay, and then at near the very edge, we're gonna go ahead and have her jump, and then give her a runner, and then jump again, so that she latches onto the wall and starts climbing. Okay, and then we bomb here. Okay, and then at this time, we're gonna go ahead and sync up these Lixes down here with the climbers as well. Yeah, by giving them a runner skill. So there we go. So again, one will get killed by the trap, the others will slip by unharmed. Okay, first climber, we give her a bomber. And then this essentially avoids the trap altogether, so no one gets killed here. And then finally, bomb. And then the 2 remaining Lixes will get home safely. So if you place the bomber carefully here, yeah, then you can also avoid the trap, while also making this steppable for the others. So yes, you only need to save 1, but again, with careful bomber placement for the final obstacle, yeah, then you can save both. Okay, and then finally, route 3 here. So, yes, I first back routed this, and now which is the one that I want here? Version 3, there we go. So, Rhizome by Simon here. And yes, the change that was made here was a platform with a frog trap here. So for oh yes, I should mention that for Route 2, it was basically for the Lix equivalent, yeah, use the runner skill. While in Neo Lemmings, yeah, it's everyone is a pre-assigned swimmer. Yeah, so with about, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like 10th to last one, yeah, digs. So as you can see, the digger animation is different Lix. So she falls down here and floats. Okay, and then first one in the tail end here will dig as well. And then first one gets a climber here. And then another one as well. And then, yeah, if I haven't mentioned it, yeah, she gets a floater so that she survives the fall here. And then the climber behind the first one will dig here. In such a way so that she lands on this platform and then will eventually turn back to left. And then we assign another climber and she will go out to the right instead. Okay, and then we patch up these gaps with builders. And then we also build over the exit here. Okay, and then we finally, we just platform across here. And then she'll get some help with another Lix from the other side shortly after. So the ones that went over the top here will dig here. Yep, and now they will just simply platform towards each other. So one thing that will definitely be taking some getting used to is in Lix, platformers do not turn around. Yeah, and they also gain height as well. Yeah, not like in Neo Lemmings. So in both of those, yeah, Lix, the platformer will turn and also no height gain at all. So this is the intended solution here. But in the previous version, I backrouted this by essentially just building to see off the gap here. So that essentially contained the crowd. And I also avoided using the upper part of this side over here. And I felt like there was also something that I wanted to say here as well. Maybe not though. But if I did, then yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say here. But yes, this is the solution here. Alrighty, and then finally, the second route reload. I have no idea how you say this, but I am assuming it's German. Since I know Simon and geoo are German themselves. Polmisch Skandge. Yeah, I definitely know I butchered that because, like I said, I am not German and therefore I do not know how you pronounce it. But anyway, yeah, this is by geoo. And yeah, most definitely the route trees didn't take too long at all. They still took longer than the route 2 ones, but yeah, but they still took shorter than route 1. Yeah, definitely the route 1s took me the longest, at least in Lix. And in here, for route 3, it's pretty much the spawn rate needs to be 4, or in other words, the release rate equivalent of 99. Yeah, max release rate. And also a minimum of 10 Lemmings / Lixes. And also 1 entrance only. Okay, so second one will block here, and then first one will platform across. Okay, and then I also block here. That's weird. I could have sworn that no one slipped by that time. Alrighty. And then, and yes, I used the fact that, that we can gain height here. Yeah, this is pretty important. And then, after some time, I go ahead and release the rightmost blocker with a walker here. Yeah, this is also important. Yeah, at this certain time that I did it. Okay, first one that gets here will block, which will turn the rest around. Okay, and the platformer which hit the pole here, she'll stop. And then, as you can see, there's a significant distance between these now. Okay, should be exploding soon, I think. Yeah, so I go ahead and platform with the one behind the ones all clumped up together. And then I bomb the blocker. So in this way, there's no gap that's left in the platformer break here. And then she'll finish the gap on time before the others arrive. Yeah, just barely, but yeah, she does finish on time. So before I found this working solution here, yeah, the biggest problem I ran into was pretty much, yeah, I'll be able to platform across without a gap in there, yeah, from the bomber, but she doesn't reach the exit platform at all, yeah, because she is short by 1 pixel. Or, I do reach the exit platform, but unfortunately, the bomber leaves a hole in this platform here. So therefore, the rest of the Lixes fall to the bottomless pit and stuff. So that was quite frustrating and very annoying. So yes, until I found this solution where I just use some very, very heavy timing here. Oh, no, this isn't one. Okay, yeah. Because I was like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure I've saved 1 extra here. And I did, so yes. Most definitely you could save 2 extras, I guess, but yeah, unfortunately, the way that the blocker was designed, I guess the one behind the first one who hit the blocker clumped up with her, so therefore she unfortunately slips by the left blocker. So yes, that is pretty much it already for the Lix entries here. So next time I will record my solutions to the new Lemmings entries. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this first video at the low design contest entries. Yeah, in this case the Lix ones. And I'll see you all for the new Lemmings ones later on.